Hey guys, when you guys are seeing this, I think I'll be on vacation, so I have to record this before. Um, but yeah, let's go over my intern showcase. My name is Aliina Lange. I attend Ohio State University. I'm going into my fourth year there, and I'm studying industrial design, which is product design. And so this summer, I got the internship as a product engineer working for Jim Smith, which has been really fun. I really like Jim. He's just an awesome person to work with. And I put the OSU IDSA badge there because for the past 3 years I've been helping run the Ohio State chapter of the Industrial Designers Society of America, which has been really fun. So for my main project, I basically what I got the job for was to adjust hole tolerances on 500 parts, um, and that's basically to ensure proper fit of like fasteners and other components. And I was supposed to get all of that done by the end of summer, but I got that done in 4 weeks. So then I started just shadowing designers, went to a couple product reviews, um, got to work with some really cool people, did some just little side projects here and there. It was actually really fun. I got to meet a whole bunch of new people. So this is basically what I did. So on the left, you can see a sketch. So I'd have to adjust everything in the sketches, and then I would have to make the CAD file on the right correspond to the drawing on the left. So yeah, you can see a couple different works there. So, what did I get out of this? Basically, I learned when working, clear labeling is essential when you're working with others. When you're trading your work off with people who didn't do all of the work that you did, it is completely necessary that they know what they're looking at. And that's something that I definitely took for granted while I was at school when I was the only one, working on my own CAD files and everything. But now that I'm on the other side of it, working on someone else's CAD files, it has been really useful if the CAD files themselves, like each part was labeled. So, yeah, I will definitely be listening to my teachers on that one. um, ask as many questions as it takes for you to understand something, or you'll probably run into the same problem, and that isn't even necessary because you could have just asked the question in the first place. Um, yeah, there were some times where I tried to do things on my own, and I was like, it took way longer than it should have. Let's say that. And I ended up asking the questions in the end anyway. So I pretty much just wasted my own time. And don't underestimate the importance of being meticulous. So anytime I found something wrong in the beginning, I would like leave it. And then I would have to return to that file and change the thing that I saw. So basically, if you see something wrong, bring it up. Everyone's really chill here. They'll tell you everything. Like everyone is just really cool here. About work life, I pretty much just hit on that. Lighthearted, patient people are the best people to work with, and that's definitely the environment I got here, where everyone was willing to help me, and it was just awesome. And turns out I work a lot faster when I'm in a calm, quiet environment. Um, I got a lot of work done this summer, um, which was not expected. I didn't expect to get, you know, 1,000 pieces of paper on my desk in, I don't even know, 4 weeks. Yeah, that was pretty wild. So it was really nice to work in someplace that's really chill. Um, and then candy jars. I had a candy jar and I painted my name tag, covered it with bubbles. And that was a surprisingly large talking point, and people would stop in my cubicle to get candy. So that was pretty fun. I would recommend you do that. I will be doing that when I go into the 3D print lab for OSU. I'll have a candy jar in there. Value I added. I came into work every day on time and very open minded. I learned a whole bunch of different things along the way, and because I was open minded, I got to try so many different things and I got to meet so many different people that I can imagine myself like reaching back out to in the future. And applying this to my future, I would like to continue being open to learning new things and helping others complete their tasks. And I would love to use my creativity to brighten other people's day, um, and having sweet treats. That's really important. And then moving forward after solder, I will definitely be adopting the concise labeling of my work for CAD parts, sketches, pretty much anything having to do with products, and asking questions sooner. Uh, I think it's tough for some people to realize that they don't know everything and they can't always figure it out. Just because it's like with the software we use, it's everything's just buried inside of it. So when you ask the experts, they usually know what they're talking about. Yeah, but I just wanted to thank you guys. I would open this up to questions, but if you had any, I probably won't get them. But if you want to reach out to me, I'm on LinkedIn under Aliina Lange. You can get me through email pretty much anyway. Yeah, I wanted to thank you guys for this opportunity this summer. I had a really great time, and I'm sad to be leaving, which is not usual for a job. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to me.